Bonjour, mes amis.
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, I gotta mute the stream.
You guys ready?
As ready as I've ever been. This
Okay.
is Simpsons Hit and Run All Story Mission.
Yes, I'm Sadly. Should we introduce ourselves?
I am LP3 Cinema.
And I am Axie.
Alright. So we'll start. 3, 2, 1, go. So basically, all story missions means any percent no mission skips. There's a mission skip function. If we fail a mission 6 times, we can skip it. So we're going to be completing every mission plus the
Excluding the bonus mission.
Yeah, no bonus missions. There's 7 missions per level, 7 levels plus the tutorial missions, so 50 missions in total.
And we get the opening cutscene.
Yeah. We have 3 unskippable cutscenes and technically 4 skippable cutscenes, but we're only going to go for 3 skips. And so this is the tutorial mission.
Piece of cake.
Cola, must get buzz cola.
So we're going to take this turn, try to get some air.
Nothing lasts forever.
That was a pretty bad turn, but it's alright.
So you'll notice the first thing he did is he jumped on the car when he got in it. He's gonna do that a lot throughout the game because it skips the animation of your character opening the door and getting in.
Hey, Pooh.
Yeah.
You get to rend. It's the objective is to get as many coins as possible in this run. You need about 3,625 in total.
That's exactly
so you'll get them.
yes.
You'll get them by destroying objects like boxes, wrens, wasps, crusty glasses, and then you'll get 1 or 2 for destroying mailboxes and phone booths.
I can try to talk a little louder, J-Beck. Yeah, you need coins because certain missions will only start if you buy the correct costume or vehicle.
The first one we'll see in a minute is for the Plow King, and
it'll also be the first mission that has a fairly difficult strat to it, too.
yeah, the first couple is pretty much just get in your car, drive somewhere, and you're done.
The first 3 or so levels, they're pretty basic. But after that, they get a lot harder, more complex.
King of the world.
Yeah, I can try to speak up a bit, J-Beck. I'm just really tired. Oh, hey, Ralph. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, wrong
In
warp.
the water?
I worked for the wrong mission.
Let's go. That didn't take long at all.
No, it took about, what, 2 minutes?
So he's gonna mission select to most missions because it's quicker than driving to it, but there's a couple that set themselves up right after each other.
There's also a category that skips missions, warps, but we're allowed to do it.
There's no mission warps, which is a category where you have to drive to every mission.
Yeah.
Unless you're me and you drive and you warp on a very fast mission.
For newcomers,
oh yeah, you did. That was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
I think Original told me that.
I was commentating it and I almost died. I was laughing so hard.
So you might see me change my camera to first person. A lot of people like ask if if first person is faster or anything. It's just preference. I find it gives me finer driving lines, so I switch to first person a lot.
That part beside Barney can be kind of finicky, but it's the most optimized way to do it. Basically, throughout the game, he's going to be flicking his camera back, and what it does is it despawns traffic, and it'll respawn it in different areas. And if he despawns it at the right time there, he won't have a car run into him when he goes to first beside Barney.
I'm trying to show it off, but like none of those cars despawn.
Yeah, right? It was great. Sometimes if you're too close to the car, it won't respawn even if you put your camera back.
There, we showed it off there.
And for some reason he's going to get the inhaler. I don't know why Homer would ever have the inhaler, but
yeah, that's also that was also a sick turn.
He needed the inhaler to help him get the airflow to climb the dump truck.
Got the freebie. There's going to be a bunch of freebies throughout the game, which is basically just lots that you get with your car.
Essentially, you can get 2 freebies per level. There's a long video on YouTube explaining it, but basically it sums down to you can get 2 freebies with your car each level.
Except for Homer 1. I think you can get 3.
You can get 3. Lisa as well.
Because the stonecutters don't know. They both spawn at the same time.
Yes.
So they're both active. So you can
And
hit
Lisa
them both.
has 2 at the Duff Brewery.
Yeah.
Essentially, you can get 2 per level is the main idea of the freebie mechanic.
But there's going to be a route coming up.
That was
in
like
the
a
next
2 out of
level.
10 Lenny push.
Oh, Potato would not be happy with that.
No, he'd be livid.
Barney, can I?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was not good. So what he wanted to do is he wanted to hit Lenny with this car and push him right
Let's
to where
do
Barney
this
is, so
thing.
that he could talk to both of them simultaneously without having to move.
So we buy the Plow King here, but the
Light
Plow
up.
King's slow, so we just take this minivan.
Slow. I use traffic car too, but I'm not gonna complain. But the Plow Cane's actually faster.
Yeah, the Plow King is actually faster, but it's a lot more risky.
Yeah, it's just way harder.
So this will be the first main strat of the game. You pretty much have to just drive into Smithers, get a good turn, and then try and guide him into basically like a parking spot.
Yeah, for
Driveway.
newcomers, this is probably one of the harder threats to. I see a lot of newcomers struggle with this one.
For sure, you need a good turn there. If you don't get this strat, there is a fairly easy way to do it.
Let's go,
just
Sadly.
5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah.
That was textbook right there.
Now, if you're in the Plow King, the
was
main
actually
difference
so
is
good.
it's a bit harder to turn, but you get a 2 or 3 hit at the
Yeah.
end.
If
And that's why.
correctly.
Piece of cake.
But if you make a mistake with a Plow King, it loses a lot of time.
Smart, how come I broke you?
Oh man, I dropped him and put him out of that kick. I missed the cycle.
Oh, you got button jump though. Let's
Stupid
go.
like a fox.
Yeah. I'm more interested in making that cycle than the button jump
I
though.
need a disco
That's
head.
true, but button jump's harder.
It is button jump is kind of hard.
I hate button jump. It's basically just a jump on top of the first button.
Yeah, it's
So you
kind of
didn't have to
FPS
wait for
dependent.
the other one.
Like anyone likes these.
Yeah, it's possible on sexy. It's just way harder on sexy.
Oh, I was a bit dumb of me.
Whoa! Ouch!
That
My
shouldn't waste too
bikini
much time.
zone's chafing.
No, there shouldn't lose much time.
Stupid like a fox.
So now we got a cutscene coming up, and I love to mimic. Am I allowed
Yeah,
to do it?
Sure.
All right. Hopefully I can remember it.
Would you like to join him, Maxie, while I take a drink during this?
During the cutscene,
I'm only doing the news reporter and Mayor Quimby.
Okay.
I'll do Marge, which is the worst Marge impression ever. I feel like this cutscene kind of is in a weird place of the
Throughout
game.
the towns, we go now to City Hall, where Mayor Quimby is stealing questions from an angry mob. These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say, where is the sexy footage? In other unexplained news, strange black vans have been appearing all over town.
Oh, homie.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
Fantastic.
Sweet.
Is it stealing or stealing? I never know. So I just say stealing every time.
I don't know. So anyway, I
The
restart
stealing
mission there to
question technically makes sense.
spawn in my van.
And then you
I,
pause and pause, so the black van just goes straight away instead of reverse.
Yeah, for some reason he reverses just like for a second and then he goes forward. But if you pause on pause, the black van doesn't even reverse.
So this mission is the first one where rubber banding comes into effect. So if you come distance away from the black van, it will slow down.
That's a fact tactic. That's way better than German Marge.
Oh no, French Marge is the
French
best.
Marge is top tier.
French Marge is like the S tier of Marges.
Yeah, if we had a tier system for Marge.
Where's the tier list of different languages Marge?
Or just different Marge impressions. I put Axie in a solid B.
Hey,
I'm like a D. I hit the
Yours?
brakes here
Okay.
because they'll slam into this wall if I don't. This wall right here.
Yeah, he's gonna slow down the parking lot.
Oh, I wanted a peanut.
there are some
Where to
runners which
drive,
will go
dumbass?
wide at the parking lot. I imagine it's the same job.
Yeah,
but
it has the same effect.
Take
Yeah.
that.
So I want to stay really close so he doesn't
Don't
rubber
hit
band.
maneuver him.
I tried to stop him in the name of the law. So that rubber band effect kind of negates if I get out of the car. So I'm just gonna get out of the car. I don't feel like crashing my game when risking it, so I'm just gonna not go for ESS.
Oh, you can crash your game by getting ESS hit?
Yes,
it uses the phone with the exact same time the mission ends.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think.
Yeah, it's similar
yesterday.
to a lot of missions in the game where if you do two inputs at the same time, it doesn't like it, so it can crash.
I flick my camera a lot here to prevent traffic from spawning.
Oh, he spawned one of them. Let's go.
It's true. Women drivers
This
are
mission's
hard.
fairly difficult to get really good at.
Yeah. A really good bone storm will get the shortcut.
You almost nicked me. Oh, I just
Yeah,
had that.
there's a
This
shortcut
does not look
coming
like
up.
a good
Get all.
bone storm, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know how that one wasn't a drop. Like third hit.
Yeah, good bone storm will take this shortcut here.
Well, this still isn't terrible. You're gonna get it right after.
Yeah, right after in front of the church.
Yeah. If you wanted to, you could spin around and still get the shortcut, but I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
I
worth
just
it.
go this way. Good reset.
Cautiously, wildly accelerate.
And looking at the coins are really good. At this
Yeah.
point, you want about 300 to 310.
That's 348.
Get that poopy rig off the road.
So next up is an ESS.
Goodness, though, if only.
Yes.
your face.
So this is an entrance skip storage.
Enter
What
skip
is
storage.
it called? Enter skip storage. Essentially, he's gonna use the phone booth, pick his car, and then during the zoom in for the car, he's gonna hit the camera change button,
Hey,
and that'll give him
found my
skip
lost
storage.
nacho.
That he'll use
Essentially,
here to
when
skip
you
the panel.
essentially when you use the phone booth, you get an enter skip. Like you can press enter to skip the show the car animation. But if you use another button to skip that, or no, I think you have to change the camera to store it, and then you can just warp and press enter to skip. But if you spam enter, you lose it. So you have to be like
if
very
you spam
careful.
enter during this screen,
Yeah,
then you'll lose it.
I'll probably lose it at least once this run. I usually lose it during the clueless.
Oh yeah, I don't go for that one because I don't have my enter button mapped to something other than jump.
Oh. Alright, we're done the first level.
Oh yeah.
And now on
Oh,
onto
that's-
boss.
I gotta get the new.
That's a 12-minute RTA about, which isn't terrible.
That's not bad. I'm gonna go for a traffic car here.
If I didn't play so many
Traffic
video
cars are
games,
much
I'd be
faster
better.
than Bart's level
You
car.
got the sports car spawn, Pogger.
And he didn't drive away like he usually does with that
I'm
spawn.
telling you, in the right lane, I've never had him drive away.
Right
In the
now.
left lane, he always does.
In the left lane, like if he's the second car, he never drives away from you though.
Yeah,
The
if he's the
Skinner
first
is-
car though, he's gone.
Oh yeah. Skinner is the fastest guy in the game. He is
Yeah,
faster than the open
Skinner's
wheel race
on
car,
one.
which is a literal race car. And he's faster than
Smell you
that.
later, Stinky Gator.
Oh, I think he followed me. Rip.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
No, he
Pogger.
didn't. He got a little stuck. So
Yeah.
there is this strat where if you get stuck, you just go into the DMV because interiors spawn at a much further distance to
Yeah, they're like
like.
their own separate map.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
a shot a bit later in the game as well.
Time to lay some rubber down. Don't have a
And there you
car
saw
here.
him park a decent distance away from the NPC before talking to him, just so his car wouldn't despawn, and then he'd have to wait for the animation for it to respawn.
Yeah, there's a
That was
despawn.
also the first example of a mission finishing right where the next one starts, so you
Yeah.
can have to select.
We're actually gonna have another one here as well.
Yeah, where this mission ends is going to be right where the next one starts.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't know if it is, but because of the escape trap, it's right at the beginning of the next one. I mean,
Sorry, Bob.
how's the
There's something I was
snowflake
gonna say, but I
looking?
can't remember.
How's the snowflake looking, guy? You've been practicing.
No, I haven't been practicing Moflick.
Oh, that was a bit of a sloppy move there.
Yeah, that was
It
7
saves like a
minutes.
quarter of a second, guys.
I'll never lose these love handles.
I told you I was gonna meet.
You're all
Hey,
right.
a
No,
quarter-
I'm memeing too.
Okay.
But a quarter of a second is a quarter of a second, you know.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention that AI cars don't have in-car animation, so I don't have to jump on them. I can just walk up to them.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's another reason this
Sure
mission's
weren't
really
meant to
fast.
get this much
Because you
exercise.
have to keep getting in and out of your car. Like,
Yeah, I knew I wanted to mention something, but I couldn't remember.
And also, you'll see in the traffic there's no longer a sports car. So if you get into a traffic car, it takes one of the traffic cars out of rotation, so you have less cars on the road.
So next up is Wig of Escape. I tried the new Wig of Escape that saves like 3 seconds, but it didn't work. So I'm doing this.
Yeah, it's pretty finicky. So this is the older version. Really that old. It's like a week old. You just cut through here, and boom, he's gone.
Yeah, the new Escape was found like a week ago.
The new Escape, the only reason it's 3 seconds faster is that you end up escaping right at comic book guy.
Yeah, you get a new card just basically as comic book guy spawns. And with that one, you have to still have to physically drive over.
This is actually a pretty hard mission casually, because this nerd car has insane speed.
This
Not anymore.
Is programmed...
Not anymore. He's gone. So.
Oh yeah, he's way back there. This nerd car is programmed to go, I think, 180 kilometers an hour, and he's meant to hit a lot of things. But he never hits anything unless you hit him. He rarely hits a thing, so it's really hard. There's a mission later that he goes 150 kilometers an hour, so he's programmed to go a lot faster here. Oh man.
And here you want to get a sports car optimally, although people will take a taxi.
I didn't even get that taxi, so I got a sports car eventually.
Let's go, sports car. Also, you saw he went. It's a newer coin route where you get the coins, the 2 boxes in the wasp at hospital during this box.
Just give me a second to catch my breath.
Slightly faster than getting it during monkeys.
I don't want to go for dirt jump, see what happens here.
Let's go. This strat's pretty hard.
Woo, nice one.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
The legend. So essentially, in follow missions, you can try to manipulate the AI, and that was a perfect example. He led it through the dirt jump, and it went through the jump perfectly. So he skipped that whole section where you have to drive around the building.
And then he took retirement modes, which means he will be able to just drive normally through the train yard. If he takes the fast way, he can get stuck.
Yeah, there's about a 95% chance he'll get stuck if he goes the fast way. Unless I manipulate him.
Yeah,
and
then it becomes about 50-50 as to whether or not he will just try and force it.
Yeah.
That was a solid black band follow. Like that would have probably almost rolled in on your actual speeds.
Probably, yeah.
Energy depleted.
So now this is a fairly new strat as well, actually. When was this found? This was found like 2 or 3 months ago.
This was found during our tournament.
Yeah, and that was in April. So
yeah,
I think it was. I want to say it was May because it was a couple months.
No, we started in April. It happened during May, obviously, but
no, I think this was found during May.
Probably, yeah. I think
because it was like a month into the tournament when the game didn't finish his last.
But anyway, we used to reset back there, but now we just go over here and jump over. And if we get a bad landing, we just reset. And we reset down here, and we skip like the entire freeway section.
That's still 5 months ago now, in May.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
That was found by one of our longtime runners, Brandon. He was in the tournament, and he just did that, and nobody had ever seen it before. And then I think Eric picked it up.
No, I think Liquid did.
Oh.
So as I said before, you can only get 2 freebies, but there's a reset condition when you refresh the level by main menu warping.
So he's gonna do that to give him more freebies.
Yeah. It also works with a level return warp, so if I like warp a whole 1 and back to part 1, it'll work.
You're gonna see that later on.
That only happens once during the run though, unfortunately, but...
Called Sadly Warp.
I don't call it Sadly Warp because it's named after me.
Yeah. It's kind of pretentious for you to call it Sadly Warp.
Yeah. And everybody calls it
Sadly Warp.
So, a little thing he could have done there was the sports car was smoking pretty badly, so you can just destroy traffic cars and get 10 free coins.
Oh.
It does give you a lot of hidden room when you do it.
I did not expect to spawn the wrong way there, but I did.
It is a bit risky to destroy cars that is up your hit and run meter, but
Yeah, I think it fills up like a 30-year hit and run meter.
Yeah.
Thereabouts.
Three exploded cars and you get a hit and run no matter what. I did a run the other day where Wiggum, during the Wiggum follow and a later mission, we blew up a traffic car and I still got 10 points. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I think I don't really go for like free cars until I get the Apu, but like I usually get like 2 and 3 free cars in Apu.
Yeah, Apu is pretty easy to get a bunch of free cars because for the most part, in a couple missions, you're following big bulky car.
Yeah.
That big bulky car will do most of the damage and then you just
Yeah, usually like if they have like thick black smoke, or one hit, and then they'll usually get it to one hit in Apu pretty easily. This is Apu, let's go.
following a cola truck at one point.
I want to take that turn wide and then go right. And I'm aiming for this gazebo.
Yeah, this trick is pretty finicky because for the first turn around the burger, you want a handbrake turn.
I'm being
The
really
second turn,
lucky
you want a
with this
regular.
one. The freebies
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah,
that.
that was the second freebie. So he got both freebies you're supposed to get with the main menu warp, which was the one in the train yard tunnel, the shortcut, and the one at Gazebo.
and he will now main menu warp again into monkeys.
Yeah, two more freebies.
Yeah, and now this monkey should be really quick because he no longer has any points at that hospital he has to get, so he can just make a beeline straight to. And he doesn't have to like go inside the gazebo to get the box, so he can just drive by the gazebo.
Yeah.
And of course-
Wasp there.
Monkeys is probably one of the most banging tunes in the game.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, if you guys can hear game volume, this one and Better Than Beef, which was the one he just did in the Cletus route, are my two favorite soundtracks.
I like Bart Goes Downtown, but that's just like Project's cover of it. Project's cover of Bart Goes Downtown is really good.
Which one's Bart Goes Downtown?
The that one.
You have to give me a mission in there.
I think it's a generic level 2 soundtrack. Like if I get in the car and drive around.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, this is a strat that only I do.
I call this Sadly Down, but once again, it's
I don't know why people don't do that. I like that strat. I think it's cool.
That's strat stick.
Where you hit the wall and you bounce off.
Science
He didn't-
trick in the game. Let's go.
He didn't get for freebie ever, but his points are pretty nice though.
I got a freebie at
Courthouse.
Yeah,
I can't remember which town hall Courthouse.
that one's Quarterhouse. Town Hall
Okay.
is the
Almost
one
missed
that's
your
department.
Already doing better than your DDT run. You didn't miss good.
Yeah, I made dirt jump. Yeah, let's go.
Fogger.
It's probably because I'm running on my own machine, but yeah.
Excuses.
And will we see the dual route?
Yeah, this is
of course.
another thing that was found during the All Story Missions tournament of the game.
And it was also,
Fire.
I don't want to be insulting, but it was also found by like newer runners.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was.
found by another like lower level runner, which
Yeah.
is quite surprising. This route to
two-
get the last monkeys is actually faster than monkeys.
The two like new strats of the game were found by 4th seeds in the tournament.
And we went 1 through 4 seeds, so they were like bottom seed.
Yeah, they were the lowest PBs, or the slowest PBs out of everybody.
And yeah, this also allows you to get an ESS again at the end of the mission that he's going to use to get this banner.
Alright, so this is like the gatekeeper, like if you have a good early game. And then I just whip the first card entirely.
Let's go. No, that.
Well, I got a little bit of damage.
Yeah, that's how I like to do it.
Uh oh, there's a car alarm going inside.
Oh, monk ass.
I'll just mute myself for a couple seconds.
So this
The
first
owner
card,
of the
thankfully,
blue
not working.
Ford Focus, please turn off that car alarm.
Just say it over another column.
Oh, my skull. My beautiful skull.
So this
Okay, I think it's
mission's
gone.
Oh, this
This
is too
mission's
cool.
fairly difficult, but also an easy concept. You just have to destroy 4 cars against walls.
Yeah, it's one of those that it's easy to do, hard to do fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Ultimately,
gonna want to
you want.
reverse
Oh,
build.
come on.
Oh, that was BS.
Ooh.
There we go.
You ideally want about a 6 to 3x.
Yeah. Anything over 6 minutes, I'll take, to be honest. In a marathon.
In a marathon,
Man, that sucks
definitely.
antlers. Eat my
At
guts,
that
dust
part,
eaters.
Oh my god, I got a pile up here.
Almost got hit and run too. Look at this.
What is going on here? This has all gone wrong.
My rims cost
This is a
$900.
Lambton Sellers if I've ever seen it.
Time for some burgers.
I mean, there's something I can control with the traffic spawn. There we go.
Can you still get the sub 6-minute goal? Let's see. You're gonna need a really good last car. Don't spin them. What are you doing? Just let them hit the wall.
Whoa, wicked. Take
This isn't going to be a 6, but it's going to be a high 5.
Yeah, this is gonna be a high 5 now, which isn't that great.
Yeah.
What I meant to say is anything above 530 is
Yeah.
good.
556.
I'll explain it now since it's coming up. He's gonna go for his first cutscene skip, and since this is a charity that I really appreciate, because my father had bone marrow cancer when I grew up, I'm gonna be donating $15 for every cutscene skip Sadly can get.
Oh no, I'm going to miss this cutscene skip.
easy peasy.
I probably shouldn't mean that because I might actually.
Well done.
Yeah.
I want to go for an ESS as well though.
Wouldn't
for
be
sure.
too much trouble.
This one's the hardest one in my opinion.
Yeah,
Two. God damn it, sadly.
Oh.
It was for charity.
That's for charity.
Never would have guessed.
So a total of $30 I can still donate, because there's 2 more cutscene skips coming up later on.
Yeah.
Oh, technically he can go for the final cutscene.
At least they got the
Well,
ESS though. We decided the final cutscene doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, since you missed that one, I'll count the final cutscene skip if you want to go for it.
I'm not gonna go for it.
Yes! Everybody do the Bartman.
I don't know any of the words to this one because I barely missed this cutscene.
Everybody
wow,
do the
it's
Bartman.
the truck/dinosaur.
Everybody do the Bartman.
Everybody do the Bartman. My impressions stop at the reporter and Mayor Quimby. They don't go any farther than that.
What about crab circles?
No, that's all I actually.
I kept the ESS.
I'll do Grandpa. I only know of like a couple.
So this is a fairly new route, if I remember to do it.
I don't think my
Head of the class.
my march even starts, let alone finishes, you know.
So
Right.
I loop around here. I just like this strat because I like this jump. That it never gets used in ASM.
You should
Yeah, this jump only gets used in all tasks and Hondo.
But it gives me 5 points, and I think it's about even in time.
get credit for this.
Yeah, that's actually a built-in shortcut that barely gets used in a regular ASM.
I almost hit the billboard, that would have been terrible.
Now he's gonna, yeah. Oh, barely made it. You want it, it's slightly faster to go off
Now, can you tell me if
the
you've
right,
seen my pointy-headed nuisance?
as opposed to going right through the ring of fire.
So the way resets work is it's going to reset me to the nearest road node, and there's no roads up here except for the casino, so it's just going to warp me out.
Yeah, this is a sick reset. You're gonna see a bunch of them that are pretty cool. You saw one,
I can make the cycle.
yeah. You saw one early in Homer 1 when he did the the second mission as MRT. He ran into the fire truck and then magically spawned on the other side.
This level has a lot of cool resets.
Yeah. He's also gonna go for a trick called boat jump, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Boat jump is another one of those tricks that's a higher FPS thing.
Now to get
Yeah.
On lower FPS, I don't think this trick is possible, and if it is, it's with like a select few things.
That's one of the neat things about this game is, like, higher FPS is more risk, but there's more
I
reward.
hope kids at home
Yeah.
don't know how.
Besides,
Like,
lower FPS.
More
is
risk
pretty
with cutscene skips, because on lower FPS, cutscene skips are way easier.
cool. Yeah, they are.
Not too fast.
Oh man,
And
that's
What
generally-
FPS are you on?
what was that, sorry?
What FPS are you on?
200.
Yeah, so that's a pretty high FPS.
I think that's mainly
the highest.
One of the highest. Besides, I think Potato played some Unlimited.
Yeah, who would play Unlimited? That sounds ridiculous.
I know, that sounds crazy to me.
Yeah, who would play Unlimited right
Yeah.
now?
Ooh.
The right, nudge,
Possibly.
nudge, wink, wink.
So the differences between like a set FPS and Unlimited, which is what I play on, is the stability of certain. I do, yes.
I
am.
didn't know that.
Oh, that's the joke we were making. I do actually play on Unlimited.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
You also still think he has a over 2-hour drive.
That's a meme though.
Oh, that's crap, where you get a pedestrian stuck in your car so you automatically spawn outside of it.
Yeah.
So certain cars, the higher the FPS you go, the less
Hey, I got it.
stable it is.
Stop spoiling it. We have delay.
Not the car.
So that's boat jump. That's actually pretty hard. The one in Malibu Stacy is pretty hard.
These
You do it
coins
later
are
on.
really good.
Yeah, just skip Krusty Lou with those.
Oh yeah, I'm skipping Crest today.
Yeah.
Oh,
I skipped Krusty Lou with 950, so.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the hitbox going through the side of Krusty Lou Studios is ridiculous. On the wall, it's like way farther out.
I don't get to show off another strat I helped come up with, which is coolest coin route.
Yeah, you don't get to show it off because your coins are so good.
Yeah.
You
So
did
it's
kick
tradition.
Millhouse,
Yeah.
so it is a valid speedrun.
Yep. That's what makes it a valid run. Kicking Millhouse
And
off
getting
the cliff.
foreign license plate later on.
Where's Keithan?
Yeah. That's tradition, except for Keith because he's weird.
That was pretty slow, but I got it.
Yeah, it's way better than this. This is called Bonfire Strats. We're gonna do strats later on in the game that are replicant of the strats, so we call them whatever the mission is and then add fire at the end.
Go, girl.
Yeah, we have donut fire, nut fire, baby fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if baby fire is one. I've just heard of that now. That sounds a bit monkey to me.
I think people do call it that, but yeah, it does.
And I'm no closer to finding him.
Perhaps you should
Ah.
consult Professor
So that was a
Blake
solid.
at
This
your
is a solid
laboratory.
reason so
He
far.
seems to know
We got two
everything.
really pretty
Except
difficult
why
tricks
ever
in both
came
jump
to
and
jerk
bonfire.
Unterberg.
I want to walk on the black screen and try to get in the building.
Yeah.
Professor.
Oh, you can watch her in black screen. I do the pause on pause.
I do pause on pause for a lot of them, but I don't. So we're gonna kick during the celebration and walk over here and buy Lisa Gold for a later mission. It's the
Yeah.
best place to buy it, and only in this
Yeah.
category.
Yeah, the old route used to buy it at the comic book store right at the beginning,
Yeah.
but
You
it's
see how-
faster to do it there.
Yeah, you see I pause on pause there. That was the old pan and skip.
So hungry.
That happens when I do a forced car mission and I use a phone booth,
Or
I,
end in an interior.
yeah, finish in an interior and warp. And I finish in an
Got
interior.
ravine jump, poggers.
Let's go.
He did not climb the rocks, he's gonna have to do the Wendell strat.
I can climb the rocks.
This is the Wendell strat. I've been doing this since I started playing this damn game.
I'm gonna have to do
Yeah, but we gotta give it to Wendell, you know.
All right, I'll let
You
Wendell
know,
have it.
it's Wendell after all.
Yeah, I'll let him have it.
I think
So
he's the
I'm
only
gonna-
one who has done it recently, and a lot of new people have.
I used to do this back in like 2018. What the school bus rock climb?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
But
Yeah, I used to do that back in like 2018. I think
But
so.
now
I think I did it
that-
because Santa did it.
I know
So
that
this-
like
I thought
So
he was
this
gonna
first
blow
car
himself
is
up.
pretty free. Yeah, he just decided not to move. Sick.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna blow himself up, so I just left
Yeah,
him.
me
But-
too.
it looked like
second
the
car-
sport car.
The second car and third car are the really
Second
tricky
car's a
ones.
bit RNG.
Yeah, there's rare times where it won't work, but for the most part we finally got like
Yeah.
mostly consistent strat
Sometimes if you hit him, he'll over rotate though.
points. Yeah, that's the RNG part.
Won't
Yeah.
question the value.
So what he's going to want to do is he's going to want to drive full speed at the second car, and then right before he hits it, he's going to want to brake, and that should manipulate it to go directly into the back wall, like this. Bam! And then you can just run into the back of it. Easy peasy.
This one I'm gonna go right again.
And he's going to reset his car so he spawns on the right side of this building here, it is.
Yep.
And that'll give him a lineup.
I'm gonna go first person, give myself a better lineup.
Yeah, he wants to hit like the left
That was a
headlight
nice camera.
when he clicks the car.
On in this town.
That was pretty sick. Yeah, that was
Did you come get
that was a nice camera, dude. I
Yeah.
didn't know this game had bird's eye view.
It doesn't bonus game.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was sick, and then he was able to get an ESS right after. Yeah, that was a pretty solid mission, except for the first cut.
And now we're on to sleuthing. Now this one can be quite tricky, considering all you're doing is driving and picking up some.
Yeah,
Stuff
I'm gonna go
like
for
Snake
Snake
now.
Mad, but I don't know if I'll get it.
Yeah, there's a manipulation for this, but if not, it
Only got
just
5
comes down to
points on that thing
RNG.
because I hit a 9 into it.
Yeah,
Score one for
But my coins were fantastic, so
yeah, your coins are pretty good.
Oh, that's a pretty
Two,
bad
running
drop.
over an elderly person
Alright, I
without
want
a
to go for snake manip. I'm not very good at it, so I might not get it.
Yeah, there's also a pseudo manip where basically all you do is just hang back.
There's also Mango's strat, which is saying, "I love you, Snake," and he drops it.
Yeah.
And he dropped it.
I love you, Snake. Yeah, right before the drop.
Yeah.
Good job.
Right,
Let's
right
go.
after I said I love you, Snake, he dropped it. Thank you, Mango.
Let's go. Shows
So-
that's a quite pessimistic Mango.
So if Snake jumps the dam before dropping, it loses about 10 seconds.
Yeah, because you have to drive all the way around.
Yeah.
Whereas that way he can just turn around and go straight back.
Yeah. Oh, I got the bowling arm.
Oh no, the wrench.
I do.
It looks like a wrench to me, so I've always called it a wrench.
Yeah, I call it the bowling arm.
I used to have a pretty good bowling arm back in the day.
I need a rock.
I never did. Another ESS.
Lisa Simpson.
I got the strike on my first ever go at bowling and then never got one ever again.
I used to go to like national tournaments. That's not a joke.
They had like candlepin bowling, but they never had like the big ball, like little pin ball.
Yeah, I did 5-pin with the small ball.
Yeah, we had like
And I was pretty good
candlepin.
at it.
That was like the only bowling that was candlepin.
I think I've traveled like all across Ontario.
Why are we talking about bowling during my run?
I don't know. I don't know, man. It just sort of happened. I'm tired. Give me a break.
Yeah, it's like 6 a.m. for me.
It was 5 a.m. when it started.
Yeah, I woke up at like 5:55.
It's like 11 a.m. for me.
Let's go.
Let's go. And I
That's the
still,
time
I woke
Official.
up like, I think like half an hour before.
I wish I could have slept in that much. I'm probably going to bed
same.
right after this run's done.
Alright, this mission, there's not a lot of strats in it. It's just basically pick up everything you need.
The interesting thing about this mission is that like the better you get at the game, the faster you get at these sorts of missions specifically, because it's all about driving. So you learn how to control the car, how to control the traffic and everything.
Oh no,
so
I
much
missed a
better.
fish.
Savor your freedom, my
Oh, no.
cold-blooded friend.
Oh no,
what
what
will I do?
do?
Whatever shall
This
I
is
do?
actually, I think this is actually slightly faster.
Yeah, I think this too.
Now maybe that troop
But
is
sometimes you can't do it if the car spawns on that
Oh
road.
yeah.
So he's going to reset his car and it spawns him below, right on top of the left.
Another ESS.
And now the Monka-ass mission. This could either be really fast or really slow.
Hello, Springfield.
He's going to try what we just call limo strat. He has to time it perfectly for where he drives. and
Well,
exactly
limo strat's when he gets stuck down in the pier.
This is
I'm going for
fast
fast limo.
I need speed.
Okay,
Yeah.
fast. My bad.
So the difference between fast limo and limo strat optimally has been timed to about 10 to 15 seconds. So if you get a really nice fast hit, which is what Sadly did there, you can then just trap him down here and it will be really fast. It's not
Yeah,
too much slower
I
than
didn't
doing.
quite get the fast limo, but I got
Fast
kind of
limo?
fast limo.
Fast limo is basically what he did, but the limo will get stuck on that wall that he ran into.
Yeah, he gets stuck in
Right
this
into the
that
back.
wall over here on the right, where it says tattoo there,
Walking.
and I would kill him there.
And then he can just spin around and talk to the pirate. It's super fast.
And instead of going on the boat the regular way, we jump up a pole because it's harder and slightly
Yeah, this
faster.
is fast pole.
Ambulatory again.
There's another pole, one down from this one to the right. That's way easier, but this one's faster if you're gonna get the water.
Oh come on!
And if you're me, you will
Oh,
just
come
drive
on,
through.
man.
You'll just drive through a boat because
Yeah.
you don't want to do pole strat.
Bruh.
Fast pole sucks, and you're seeing why. I hate fast pole. Come on,
There we go.
easy does it.
Oh, I think of the hot
There we
pants.
go.
Hold on. There we go.
Hot pants.
Bart.
Oh, okay, went back for hot pants. Let's go.
There are some strats which are easier on keyboard compared to controller, but pole jump is not one of them.
Simpson,
Yeah.
at your service.
Pole jump just sucks no matter what. I hate that
Oh.
strat.
Hook me up with some wheels.
So
Or you
here,
can try
Just
to-
let
oh,
me catch
oh.
my breath.
Okay.
Ready to roll.
Wiggum was taking me away.
Yeah,
Easy.
And now I can't get neighbors or even try for neighbors.
Easy.
but you did get the ESS.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I can just park my car here
Why do you keep
and wait for
hitting
Wiggum to
that?
finish.
Yeah.
there are some ways you can get like extra events and stuff, but your coins don't really need it.
Yeah, my coins are pretty good this round. moments. Still can get busted, obviously.
I need a long
So now he's gonna try for donut fire, and if not, he can probably back it up to a regular
Come on,
donut.
come on.
need some road rage.
Nah,
He's
it's gonna be
trying.
a regular donut.
Yeah, regular donut truck set. No
That's
point in
unfortunate.
losing him.
That nuclear truck kind of ruined my day there.
Oh,
Monka S.
Hi there.
So now he has to try to catch back up to the donut truck
There we
and
go.
get him stopped again.
I don't know how that did drop.
That was easy. Damn, easy peasy lemon. Okay, donut truck, chill.
Please.
it's okay as long as it just can get past the bridge. It's not a greeny donut truck.
I lost 2 drops there.
Caution.
Yeah, whatever. Just play it safe. Better than trying to chase it down. So that was not optimal, but it could have gone a lot worse.
There we go.
You got it.
So
But
the
I
reason
won't
you
let them
do,
play risky.
yeah, the reason you do that type
Well,
of
we
strat
go.
is because the mission finishes right where it starts. So you want the donut truck to not make it that far. Yeah, still better than green. That's a fact.
An interesting thing we didn't mention earlier is
Let's leave this one to Axie.
Yes, this is your
The
making
master of
us go
4-2,
to the left.
209.
So now on to 4-2. This is a very difficult mission.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Canyonero has terrible physics in this game. The core principle is you just follow Plutus. You can get stuck. You want to despawn traffic nicely. You can get stuck here at the barn, but it was quite nice there. You can also get stuck at this pole. And traffic just want to mess with Sadly's day.
Doodlebugs.
Now, here is one of the biggest fail points of the mission. If you go for the vent and mess it up, Cletus can drive away, but he just smashed against the wall. Made it very nice for him. His hit and run meter is slightly high. It is a risk in this mission to get hit and run because then the police can just trap you in these tight tunnels. There are many ways to get coins. I don't know which way Sadly will go. He doesn't get Lambton coins, but he will get either pool or spam grind.
I go pool.
You go pool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Monka S. I didn't set up for spam grinding instead.
Now spam grind is slightly better just because of the amount of coins it gives you. You can also grind that vend vest, so grinding a box or a vend is kicking it twice because if you kick it 3 times or ground pound it.
God, help me!
Oh god. As
No,
I
no,
mentioned earlier,
no,
Canyonero.
Hill. Then hill.
And that's an example of Canyonero. It's a higher FPS you get, which is what I was alluding to earlier, the worse the physics are. So on 200 slash unlimited, the Canyonero will just spin out, flip, and do whatever it wants to do, which makes it a lot harder. And I believe this is the first time we will see the police here. If you get busted, you will lose 50 points, which can
This car doesn't stink.
make a dent into someone's coin route. Sadly, it can probably take a bust at the moment.
Still,
good
that's
to-
pretty good that he's gotten this far into the run, and that's his first hit.
Yeah,
Just a little bit more.
I got busted in my practice run 3 times yesterday.
Let's go. Yeah, as this level and Apu, in my opinion, are the 2 easiest ones to get hit with.
Yeah.
If you do inbound Homer 2, it's probably the easiest.
You've got
True.
That's true. I'll give you that.
I'll do my best.
If you do out of bounds, it's kind of hard, but if you do inbounds, it's so easy to
Also,
do.
there's one mission in Bark 2 that's really easy to get hit and run. That's like the only one other
We
than
need them
maybe.
ketchup packets people done throwed out to feed on during
There's
the
2
long
where it's
winter.
kind of easy in Bar 2.
Hey, I know
Yeah,
another
I think it's the
dumpsters
first
round
mission
here
in,
somewheres. I can feel
Yes.
it in my stank bone.
The first mission, not as much, but like I can see why people get a lot of hit and runs.
Send the bill to Homer.
Oh, that
I'm
was
gonna have to sell my smell house.
my worst enemy. That hitbox over there. That and the bush in part 1 of the box.
Oh, I could have made a good septic system out of that.
So you're...
The reason March sucks is because there's 2 previous missions back to back.
I hope Cal's not here and we're making fun of
What to
cleans.
say?
No, just the Cletus mission sucks. Cletus, top-notch character. Cletus mission.
Yeah, but the truck's terrible as well.
I mean, yeah, but
I'm hoping the coast is clear. Nobody told me it was clear though.
So
nobody was on Callaway.
Yeah.
the main issue I have with these two missions is in 4-2 Cletus drives like a beast and is going everywhere.
Yeah.
And yet in 4-3 it's like he's got a rev limiter on. He just, doesn't want to destroy things.
None of my business.
I knew they forgot to get that wasp.
Oh, that would have
Worry,
been
that
my bad.
stuff heals fast.
So now he's got 2 freebies, so he might main menu
No,
ball
I
back
have one
there.
at the moment. Cause I
Oh, you
made
didn't
menu
get
work.
trailer park.
No, I made menu
Ah,
work already after
I wish I
buying a
had
mate.
some really big tires
Ah,
like
fair.
I saw
I
on the
missed it.
TV.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's the strategy.
Trailer park,
I
yeah.
always made menu work after that because I don't know why, but
It depends on where you drove on the way back here.
yeah, if I don't make menu work, I have a terrible habit of not getting that chessboard wasp, even if I don't get the trailer park. Maybe it's just placebo.
It's also to do with wasp spawn, so
Yeah.
I know if you spawn certain wasps, it will make other wasps harder to get if set amounts are already out.
I believe how it is if you miss trailer park, you have to go through the bar on your way back on this one.
Kind sir.
So
That's a
getting into
5N
it,
strat. I didn't even know you could get in that car. Until right now, that's 5N.
Where to next?
yeah, you got a few frames to do it.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I wonder if it carries
I've been
over.
running this game for I've been running this game on and off for 7 years and did not know that.
You're just too slow.
So
I wonder how
sadly, being very kind to Moleman there, letting him jump out of the way before reversing.
That wasn't my fault. I tried to hit him.
Alright, you don't tell the audience.
Easy as pie. The number that is.
I pressed my Y button too early.
Stay out of my way.
Right back in the car he goes.
Time for caution.
I pressed my Y button before the mission spawned.
So on some people's splits, this mission is called Wolf Stole My PBs. Because you can get 2 cycled in this mission, which means the car you follow that drops items will miss a drop. You have to go all the way around the map.
Yeah, the 9th and 10th drops are really close together, so they actually have overlapping areas where they can drop.
Come back here.
So if the black card drops the 10th drop before the 9th drop, they'll have to do the entire loop again.
I didn't notice. I don't think you got that one, right?
No, I
I
don't.
didn't
What's
hear it.
gonna cost me?
That might have been the way you moved to school, because that's giving me a good spot. I can
Nice
see that.
girls. Finish fast.
I'm not gonna get that boxer down, unfortunately. I'll do that in the last mission.
Yeah. I usually risk it there, but it's not smart to risk it.
Did I get that bend?
Yeah, you got the fence with the grocery store during.
Okay. I couldn't remember because I remember
Yeah, you got it during.
the car physics being like really bad.
And then Cletus got stuck at the school.
Yeah, so you didn't have time for the fence.
Yeah.
And now you'll see him slow down optimally around here.
No.
More speed.
Yeah, he just risks it for the biscuit.
I mean, two cycle looks cool.
That's true, but in general, runners, if they are on good pace, will just
Should be
slow
good.
down a bit too
That's
quick.
2 cycle. Should be.
Mock ass.
Let's go!
Let's go. So now we have to watch him.
You
do
did that
the
to yourself.
entire-
I'm not good at running, might as well do it.
You did that. You can slow down. It waits like maybe 5 seconds. to slow
Yeah.
down. And now you just wasted a minute and a half of it.
I wanted to be risky.
Look how it paid off.
Yeah,
This
terribly.
is, yeah.
I get this box
now.
now, though.
Wait, can we time the coins per second?
This might be a strat.
Yeah, get the 2 cycle, get the 30 coins.
So
Yeah, I'll
now-
joke, but
Alright, Sedan. Go the correct way, please.
Come on. You're ruining my speed run.
You ruined it yourself.
No,
Yeah.
that was bad sedan RNG.
Yeah, right. So for those new to this game, all Sadly had to do was slow down so that the car was farther away around the 6% drop, and that wouldn't have happened. But he stayed right on his keister the whole damn time.
Oh no! Come on, Blackson, you can do it.
I was starting to explain that Sadly would have slowed down around right around here.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of forgot to slow down, and I was like, "Oh, I'm right here. Might as well keep going." I kind of forgot.
Yeah, all you have to do, it waits like maybe 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, but I just forgot.
Slow down right there, and odds are you won't get a 2 cycle. There you go. There's the drop.
But there is a fail condition in Wolves, so if you at a certain distance behind, even if the green bar still shows a bit, it can fail you if another drop comes down.
Yeah. I believe that's if there's 2 drops on the road, right?
Yeah, so if one drops and then
Like,
you're,
I'm
I
gonna
think,
bust it here.
I think 800 meters or whatever. I think it's about 3/4 of the bar gone. You can then fail the mission just because.
This might be a bus.
It's gonna be a bus, 100%.
Yeah, true. I didn't see the other cop cars on.
What?
Yeah, that's...
Okay. All right.
Oh, okay, not a bus. All right.
Okay, let's
Alright,
go.
That's
No, it's a
the
bus.
most
Just the ragdoll there.
Just, yeah, we didn't get... Oh, no, that's a bus.
No, that's a bus. That's a bus.
Oh, that was good.
Maybe these will jog your memory.
Okay, so apparently it's 0.15 coins per second to get that box in a 2 cycle. I think that's pretty worth.
Yeah, that's worth.
That's worth.
There I was surrounded by
Considering
Yeah,
most
that's
people
not
won't.
absurd.
When one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo.
Oh, Tojo and his
Now I
Nazi
never reason with a
henchman.
raccoon,
When all
let
of a
alone
sudden,
Nazi one.
a raccoon hits me with a banjo. Now I never reason with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one. So I...
Now, the first time I rode in a water car.
Grandpa, what does this have to do with a crab circles?
Not a thing.
That I'll have to describe it
Crab
in sepia
circles.
tone. Well, as I recall,
It was
was
so
sort
long
of a
ago that I'll
cosmic
have to
kind of
describe
thing.
it in
Shaped kinda like a
sepia
planet
tone.
Is this gonna be like a
with radio
56
antenna coming
Marge?
off it.
A planet
It was sort of a
with an
cosmic
antenna.
looking thing.
RTA.
Shaped like an
Wasn't it a
antenna with an
2-cycle?
old-fashioned... Shaped like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
That's it. It was on a bottle of
A radio with an antenna coming off it. That sounds familiar. That's it. I think I saw it at the Quickie Mart. It was on a bottle of pop.
So my previous meme and new warps have been to refresh wasps. This one's a bit different. This is to get my Kenyan arrow back for a destruction mission at the end of the level.
Yeah.
slow and steady wins the race.
Now, if your coins are a little low here, you can go for Flanders to
coins are
boost your
good.
coins.
Yeah. Oh, and
Yeah,
you're
your
classic.
coins.
Marge Simpson.
Oh, okay, we're good. You don't want to buy classy there. That's a bad news bears.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a second faster to restart mission here as opposed to going out the window.
It's faster IGT. But I think it's technically slower RTA.
Didn't try to go for the quad. Feels bad here.
Oh, he got a five actions there. Very slow.
Oh,
I swear I used to be a
that's
better
rude.
Are you
So,
going
any-
run slow?
Are you not a speed run?
That was a speedrun.
Our step aerobics class.
I mean, you're trying. You're getting there. This can be like a fast casual run.
Yeah.
You know how humiliating that is?
Hello
when
everybody,
actually
thanks.
do that?
Welcome to my Let's Play.
Here we are at Speedwalks Live. Dog champ.
Dog champ.
Dog champ.
An interesting thing you'll see is after you ground pound something, you do a jump after the animation, so you can then just instantly start moving. If you don't jump after a ground pound, you have to wait like a second.
Got roof jump, poggers.
Yeah, roof jump. That's kind of FPS reliant. Like I think the higher FPS, the more chance you have of getting on the roof there.
Yeah, I don't do it that way. Well, the way he did it is he like found like a spot you can stand on for a second on slope part of the roof. What I do is you just go right to the edge of the roof and it's time your double jump.
I know on 60, some of the jumps, 60 FPS, some of the jumps is pretty difficult.
Yeah, like button jump is a big one.
Button jump, and also in other categories, getting onto Mo's roof in Apu.
Yeah, that's hard on lower FPS too. So this is another big secret from outer space. He has to destroy 3 bullet drugs. Each one has a strat. It's all about if Sadly gets it.
The most optimal one here is to get him onto his pole, which he just...
That was so close. That's like the optimal, like, top tier strat. And it's really hard.
And now he's going
gonna
for...
head. Oh, you started hitting him too early. Oh, right into this wall, though.
Casanova.
Okay, Marge, stick to the plan.
This isn't super terrible.
I got a free card for that too, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't.
My bad.
That's...
No,
What?
because
How did he blow up? I'm so confused.
He backed up into the wall. He was one hit.
Yeah, on my screen it didn't look like that. It looked like he just spontaneously busted.
Oh, no, he backed up into the wall there. And he blew himself up.
the good thing about the fast track is there's about
Alright.
50 million different...
This is going to be a good highlight of Marge physics here. Roof box.
Oh, roof box.
Oh, I got the red blazer. I got the mean blazer and the coins. Let's go.
That's a pog.
Oh, he got the double.
You got the mean blazer,
the
please.
double whammy.
The 1-2, how do you do?
And now he's gonna put the beta on because it's a cold October evening, so he's gonna be nice and warm.
What?
March.
Oh,
But it's
blazer.
set in set near Halloween, so he needs his blazer.
Oh, you're trying to mount the truck. Monk
That's fine.
ahead.
That's fine.
He's gonna blow himself up when he goes into the car.
I'm just gonna take my time here. Actually, I think he's 2 hits. Yeah.
Yeah, you might have directed it.
The interesting thing about this game is it starts off nice and chill and everything, and yet it doesn't even hint that it's almost Halloween. Then bam, at the end it's just like, it's Halloween.
Wait, this is
Spoiler.
kind of a spooky game for October. At the
Yeah.
end.
How come
Yeah.
horror speedruns marathons won't pick this game up? That is a solid flat stroke if I've ever seen one. That was beauty.
That is exactly what you want for the last track.
Yeah, that was perfect. I can't see anything he could have done there to make that faster.
Oh. Well, I could have missed that trailer there.
That's true.
It's the little things.
So what Marge is this looking like? RTA this looking like a pretty decent Marge.
You might want to check the marathon stream when you're watching my stream.
Yeah, I said RTA because they have the timer in. It's looking like a pretty decent Marge.
What is it?
It's like gonna be like a 57, a mid 57
Okay, I
RTA.
thought it was like a 56.
No, you're at like a 56-50 just going through the cemetery.
I don't think it'll be a mid, I think it'll be a low.
Yeah, it's probably a low 57.
That's
which
pretty
is
good,
still
actually,
not
yeah.
terrible. Considering you got 2 cycles, that's not terrible.
I got 2 seconds, I missed bar 1 cutscene, so.
Yeah,
This is better than what I can do.
This might be PvP, assuming it was IGT for me, plus I didn't get those 2 things.
You can bring it back. I got bit. This mission is the only mission in the game, I believe, where you have to drive to the beginning of it.
Yeah, you don't have a
Mission
choice, you have to
selecting
actually
will not spawn you
drive.
at the- Yeah.
If
So
I
we
wa-
use the time to pick up some coins.
Yeah. If I warp back to 5-1, it'll warp me back to where I was. I didn't get those coins. Oh well.
Dirt
I'm up.
jump and high FPS in Apu is really hard. I hate it. Because you gotta like slow right down.
Dirt jump optimally on high FPS is hard anyways, in my opinion.
Not getting early American. Weird camp.
I do late American.
That's a weird
Is it fast? Is it slower to do late American?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now, for some reason everyone has gone back to
No,
doing
no.
early American.
You're right. I think late American's faster. I'm an idiot.
I thought there was
I
somebody
think-
saying that early American was faster again, but I forgot.
Yeah.
No,
late
early
I think
American-
American's still faster.
Early American is faster purely because when you take into account coins per second and other
Yeah, but
things
you don't
can
need
hit.
those points. Late American's faster.
Oh,
Yeah.
The gentleman's coins or the businessman's coins?
Yeah.
But you could miss like an extra box or something if you get
Yeah, he's going for it. Poggers, there's one exploded car this level. This mission's a perfect level to missions to get exploded cars.
Yeah, this one and this little
truck will
piggy.
leave them out. Yeah,
Or is it this little piggy or this little wiggy? I can't remember. There's an episode of the show that's called one of this mission called
This little piggy.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 exploded cars. Poggers. Oh, that Quimby truck was out for blood.
Yeah.
Nah, he really just wanted him to get a wrench. He was like, ah.
Yeah, he was like, you're not doing so hot, buddy. So, usually if you're right on the cola truck, you'll have to flip your camera here so he doesn't get stuck in the fire truck, but sadly it's pretty far away from where he did.
Yeah, because I wouldn't get those free cars.
Now, his hit run meter is really high. I don't know how he can get the coins and still avoid it.
I'm not.
It's gonna
The
be
answer
really
is I'm not.
Yeah, the answer is he's not gonna avoid it. He's only this box here.
He's just gonna say no to a box
Yeah, I can get it later.
What?
and still
You get
gets hit and
time
run.
for picking up pickups? That's wild. That was a terrible drop.
I think I failed.
That was by far the
I think I
worst
failed.
drop I've seen. Yeah, that's a fail. Okay. No, third jump. Oh no. You can't do third jump. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. How are you saving that?
I don't know. I genuinely do not know.
How did you save that?
I have no
That is-
clue.
That is a freaking miracle that you did not fail the mission. That mission's surprisingly hard.
I have to get this box now, though. There's no way around it.
You probably, I mean, depending on how your baby van went, you might have been able to get the box you missed today.
I don't know how I saved that.
That was the most clutch 5-1 I've ever seen. You had no right in completing that mission.
Hello, steady. Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazine.
Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do here.
What is here? It makes no
Truly a
sense.
marathon miracle. You know how much, like,
Come to Papa
inner
random
patience it's
object.
taking for me to not tell
He
original
smiles
to
on
shut up.
such behavior. Jiminy
How to what,
cricket.
sorry?
That car
Not tell
belongs in the
original to
bargain
shut
bin.
up. I love the original. Oh, Cosmic. I remember that.
You're very
It's
ashamed
occasionally
of you.
nice, unless
Yes, you.
you decide to follow right behind the stand and then get 2 seconds.
Fancy Captain. Make them like it.
By the way, I forgot to mention it. 5-1, you can get it 2 cycles there, but it's way
It's very,
less
very rare.
common. Yeah, it's way less common.
I think I've seen
Mr.
it happen less than 20 times.
Almost perfect coin round, Poggers.
Yeah, besides getting
So,
busted twice.
so the 2 cycle for that one is pretty much one where you have to almost force it to happen.
Yeah.
Or if you
Must
don't
admit,
know
the smell
that
of
it can
fresh
happen
air is
and
much more
you
pleasing than the
try
odor of
and
the
just
hot
go
dog machine.
really close to it. I think new runners get it more often just because of the fact that they aren't aware of the different things.
You guys
that can
want to
Let's
explain
go.
this while I go for it?
Let's go! This is called Baby
You
Van
gotta-
Strat. Basically, if you get a... Oh, okay. Still got, like, a quick 5 drops. Basically, if you get a dumb Baby Van, you can, like, hit maneuver it into a wall and then run into it from behind. There's a slightly more consistent strat where people don't go for it, except for, like, me. Where if you restart the mission, you can get a nice run up and, like, guide him in between one of the
I'm gonna be
statues.
honest, I think that strat's more consistent than what I did.
I know it's consistent, it's just slower than getting an optimal one, so a lot of people don't go for it. There's no real, like, super consistent strat for that mission now. You just gotta, like, grab your butt cheeks
Oh,
and
come
pray.
on. That was a
I
really
make
bad
this look
camera.
easy. Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Oh, dude, by the time that you over, it might really open.
I'm gonna have to grind once. But
That's, I just read your DM, and actually that's a tech W.
That is the Keck W.
How did you figure that out? So this is this little biggie. It's also one of those surprisingly hard missions because it seems straightforward, but the constraints are actually pretty tight. There's also a chance you can crash your
I
game.
smashed my skull.
Yeah, but
Yes.
be careful, I can crash my game.
You and my friends for this.
Yeah, if he gets hit and run right before he gets on the highway, there's a chance he crashes his game.
So let's try to do it.
Yeah. Sure, let's go.
Oh, he
I
got
know,
something for me. I don't know what, but he got something for me.
Yeah, he got the vending machine there.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. That was nice of him.
Yeah. He's
So-
only doing nice things.
This is
So
not
he's
good for
doing
my-
No, we didn't get a vending machine for me.
So what did he hit?
I
Did he
don't
like
know.
blow up a car?
Maybe. He gave me like 10 coins.
Yeah, but your hit and run didn't go up at all. That's
I know,
crazy.
I don't know. They gave me something.
So, the good thing about this is we do have a failsafe just in case we game crashes. We can load up a completed file and then just do the mission from there.
I think he hit like one of those newspaper things.
Oh, probably, yeah, you're probably correct.
Yeah. After on second thought, I realized that's probably what he hit. Because there's one right on that thing.
I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 you do get a few coins there just because he does hit that newspaper stand pretty regularly.
Oh, I've rarely got it. I think I got it like 4 times.
So despawning traffic there is really nice. Now coming on to Never Trust a Snake, you pretty much follow a garbage truck for the first part of it, and
Remember, sadly, it's not a follow mission. He will drop stuff.
Oh, I had better
What?
hurry. Last time I
This
left
garbage truck will
Hoodlums
drop
put
stuff.
pornography
Since
in the
when?
bridal magazine.
Yeah, right? Just follow right behind it, and when it drops stuff and you miss it, just have the surprise Pikachu face. What?
I know. So he's gonna go for a turn here because otherwise he will just drive all the way down.
I think it's turned correctly, but
Oh,
Yeah, this garbage truck sucks. I hate this car.
I also drive like this, so the drive's better.
I know that if you drive as Sadly is doing now, looking backwards, it will just drive pretty smooth.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.
You gotta be pretty fast in your reflexes and looking at the map to be able to grab the...
I mean,
Like
there's
my
no follow
gun.
bar, so you can miss the stuff.
But there is a pseudo, there is a invisible
There is a
follow
I am
bar.
a mean,
Yeah, there's a
mean,
fail condition, because if you have
machine.
2 on screen, you will fail.
Yeah. But the jobs are pretty far apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the first game. I failed it on the first game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the first one drops at the tunnel and the next one drops right at that turn.
Oh, okay.
And
That's how
I've gone
that's
for the
how
van,
people nail it in
in the box at the beginning and not have enough time to pick up one of those.
in any percent. It's one of the strats to let it just fail like that because you go gather box, gather van, and then it fails you.
Yeah.
Oh, I should sleep more.
I used to do box and vent at the beginning of that mission, and sometimes I'd fail because I wasn't fast.
The one thing a bit of a slow road here, because I got busted twice, my coins aren't looking too hot anymore.
Oh, you're gonna grab the box?
Yeah, the box and then the wasp.
Oh, I grabbed these anyways. This is faster.
I don't know.
Oh,
These
no,
are pretty slow.
okay. No. I see you now grabbing the watch and box. That's fine.
Yeah, these are pretty slow.
Yeah.
Cardio is shot.
These are pretty slow, but like they're kind of fast for what the coins that I need.
Yeah, for coins per second, it's worth if you're low.
Yeah.
He was quite a bit down on what he needed, and in Apu there's a lot of coins, but some of them are dependent on getting strats, and
Or-
strats in Apu are kind of hard.
Yeah, I also need the 600. By the almost 600 by the end of
Who
operating. So.
put this crazy driving?
Yeah, because right at the end of
What in the hell were you thinking?
6-1 is where he's
Hurry
gonna be
up or
fine.
my arranged bride will chastise me.
Hopefully that works.
I am surprisingly acrobatic.
Oh, I hate that jump so much.
I just gently park it to the side.
This one's for you, LP3.
Let's go.
You don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're getting chutney squiffy, boy.
Who would
Yeah.
put such a thing in such a place? Who
I know
put this
exactly
here?
what
Oh
you're
yeah,
doing.
I got mean pals. I forgot. I was like, why do I have 2 cards? Like, oh yeah, I got mean pals.
It's a really bad
Not getting
idea.
hot dogs feels bad, man. Are you gonna get good next?
Oh, of course.
Let's go. This is an all card speed run now.
All Apu
To
cards.
pop a
Percent.
random object.
I mean, all the Apu cards are pretty like not out of the way. Besides Train Nerd. There's a Train Nerd
And
card, right?
construction yard. And then
Yeah.
construction
Oh,
one.
true.
The construction yard is kind of close just because you want the box,
I
so...
really hope I get quick cash so I can go get that construction box that I didn't get.
Just don't get out of your car if you have a 10-second timer, and don't do it when the car's on the beam, because when you can't get
I'm
back
not getting
into
the
your car.
card, I mean the construction box.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying what I've seen people do. They landed the car onto the beam, got out of their car, and then wondered why they couldn't get back in.
Oh.
And when I say people, it was me.
Yeah, I figured it was you.
Oh, it's taking a bit too far there.
My friend.
So here comes what we call Sadlybadlyy.
What I call level return warp.
Yeah. He's gonna go to 4-1 in March and then go back to this next mission. And it does the same thing as a main menu warp, but it's slightly quicker.
Yes, we only do it there because it's quicker to warp into an interior, whereas if you warp into an exterior, there's a camera pan.
Yeah, there's no pain
Much
in
more
the interior.
pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine. Hey, that's totally
Nobody
not
in chat
supposed
gave
to
any
happen.
hype to any of those cards you got.
Slen did do a...
They're just posting all cards flush.
Hey, that's hype. Slen giving the flash type.
Alright, this is... I don't think this is quite new, but it's kind of new. Like an escape.
No,
Yeah.
I just want to hug the
The
wall
old
here.
strat. Yeah, the old strat used to be to take this left turn right here and circle back around.
nice
That
try,
gets stuck.
police driver.
But apparently
This is-
this works. I have no idea why this works.
I had no idea either.
It's because it confuses Wiggum.
Oh no, he's hugging a wall. I don't know what to do.
Pretty much.
300
What's the
Hey.
first strat?
Hey!
This town
Hey,
is
so he'll
Hey.
get stuck there and destroy himself while he
Hasta
goes
la
into
vista,
point.
suckers. This is not good for my
So I got
insurance.
3
That's
wasps
really
and
good.
possibly a construction box.
Chicks
That's
love it
a
when
pretty
I
hard
do
strat,
this.
so give it up instead.
No. Sweet
It's not
acceleration.
very hard.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's,
Shut
it's,
up.
it's not very hard.
Yes, it is. Shut up.
It used to be the hardest shot in the game for the bounds. I'll give you that.
So, but it's not harder.
So he's waiting here because if you go too far away from the armor truck, it will just despawn and go into the area.
Yeah, we'll despawn the area, so he'll just drive out of the area where he's stuck.
Yeah. So there's different zones, and when he's in this zone, basically, the other ones aren't loaded in yet. And that's how we get like things like out of bounds in the game. And there's also random spots where you can get out of bounds in levels, which isn't really useful.
Yeah, my
But-
question's covered quite well, actually.
Yeah, nice. Nice big jump on.
Here we are at the destination.
I don't know why it's slightly easier
Totally
than
not
Snake's
supposed
card,
to
even though I think Snake's card's faster than that.
That car belongs in the bargain bin.
I think it's got a bit more,
Or,
yes, and a bit more grip maybe. The tires are a bit
yeah,
more grip.
it might be like a bit more
If
stable.
you
It could also edit the card file for the mission.
Oh, Mr. Bart.
Like, it could be a slightly different for card file.
That's true.
Hopefully my
Alright, this is the
store
big
will not be
cutscene.
robbed more than 4 times
And
while I'm driving
this is
around.
what we like to call, some people call it the Bermuda Triangle,
wicked.
all that stuff. It's armored truck, this mission, and then cutscenes get back to back.
I'm probably gonna miss cutscenes skip, I'm sorry.
You come back here.
Don't be sorry to me, be sorry to Canadian Cancer Society.
Oh, I thought you were giving money if I didn't get them.
No, I'm giving money when you get them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why you
That's why
missed
I
the
was
first
memeing
one.
earlier and said I'm gonna miss it. I thought it was for everyone I missed.
No, it's for everyone to get.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I misunderstood you.
That's his excuse for missing first cutscenes skip class.
He was doing it for charity.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was the opposite of what I thought it was.
So cool.
Yeah, I would never donate money for somebody doing worse on their run.
Watch the master.
Oh, no.
That was a decent curator, but there's a faster track you can get
Smiles on such
So I'm
behavior.
gonna alt tab here to pause button.
Oh yeah, I totally rule.
for charity.
Gotta take my time here. I'm not raising money today.
Say this, but I'm actually
Oh
excited to be
no.
going to a
Okay,
Mongo
now this is
ass.
2-minute 20 cutscene. So if you guys wanna take a break, you wanna stretch your legs, now's the time to do it.
How's the weather over there, guys, today? Oh, the sun's up now. The sun's up.
Oh, nice. And
I forgot another hour.
it's still raining. It's been
Go
raining
check if it's
here.
raining.
It's literally been raining. It hasn't stopped raining
Oh, it
since
is cloudy.
Thursday.
It is cloudy out, but the sun's out. I can see it brightening up a little bit. Is it supposed to rain today? There's literally nothing to talk about during this.
Update.
So,
Rain.
according to the weather forecast, I'm not going to get anything but rain until Wednesday. And then the next day is just going to be rain. The next week is just rain, and then partly cloudy for Wednesday.
So I
You
have
live in the
30.
UK?
I have 30 minutes to beat this
I
run.
know it's a cliche, but like caramba.
It's possible. It's very much doable.
Yeah, the last two levels are like 25 minutes.
Happened, King?
Yeah.
Foolish Earthlings used to be the #1 reality show in the galaxy.
The last two levels are probably the most difficult, just because of how trick heavy they are.
Our
Yeah.
show is down in all key demos.
This has been a good run besides the cutscene skips and 2 cycle, to be honest.
Yeah, when it comes to like actual strats and stuff, you've been doing pretty well.
It's just me missing cutscene skips. Cutscene skips are
These aliens have been secretly filming
stinky.
On higher
intergalactic
FPS,
reality
that
show in
this
studio.
cutscene skip can
I
be
knew there was a
difficult.
simple
Yeah.
explanation.
So, there is
On
another
lower
strat.
FPS, you just spam pause and you
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I also mash on unlimited, and I think it's basically a gamble. Like,
I like maxing more than alt tab as well.
yeah. There is a
I'm
split
on
between
150,
runners.
so that's really risky.
Yeah. There's a decent split between runners who do mash and alt tab, I believe.
What about Kelvin's strat where he uses a guitar?
I don't think one.
Oh,
I know
my-
alt tab is slower, but it's.
Got to perfect
I
the aliens for
like
putting
it.
My
laser guns in
Discord
the hands of
might cut out, but I said, what about Kelvin? He uses a guitar hero.
Why? That sounds
Yeah, I was
guitar
gonna
hero controller.
say where you can map pause button to the scroll on the Guitar Hero
like it.
controller.
Yeah, my Discord mic is cutting out for some reason. I don't know why. Compared to my stream, I think I repeated it twice on stream.
Apu.
Here we go. I like to call this the meat and potatoes of the run.
This is probably my favorite level of the run in terms of fun.
Yeah,
This is too cool.
I'll agree. This is my favorite
This is
level.
just a fun level to play.
Yeah.
See, I would disagree. I think my favorite level to play is Lisa.
Well, it's the same map, so we have the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, that's fair. This map is by far the best one.
Yeah. I'll
There's
agree.
a lot of like speedrun shots, like
Eat my dust,
resetting
dust
in specific
eaters.
places and boat jump and stuff like that.
Yeah, bow jump is the main reason I switched FPSs.
Oh no, I got an FPS launch overboard.
Take that.
Oh, you got three more tries to get it?
2.
You got 6-2, you got 6-7, you got 6-6 technically.
Depends on my route.
Yeah.
Marge is not one of the best maps. That's just an incorrect opinion.
No, Homer 1's a pretty boring map.
Not getting the box. Weird champ.
No, you get them set to kill.
Nah, I get it there, bro. I don't know what you're talking
I get it
about.
there unless if I need the points.
I think it's faster if you don't need the coins to get it instead to kill, but
Exactly.
Thy name is Bart.
Hey, we did it.
Hey, Curtis.
We may have tipped the bus over with a bunch of children in it, but we did it.
Yeah, and there's no seatbelts in school buses, so that's a monk ass.
Barney.
almost exiting to menu.
No
That would have been a little monk-esque.
That would have been a keck W.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Well, the mission wasn't over, I guess. Yeah.
Tired.
But yeah.
So very
But I have to
Yeah,
have to press
he's
the
gonna go
accept
for
input.
Studio A coins here. He won't fail the mission if he does it well.
Yeah, I usually don't.
Do it well or
don't.
fail the mission?
Fail them. Yeah.
Yes. So, to make up $15 on my donation, if you get Jump Zone, I'll donate $15 too.
Okay.
So
What
that
if I
way
do
there's
6-2 backwards? Will you donate money then?
No,
Okay.
that's a dumb strat.
What if you just say in the
Come on,
clan?
it's my strat. I came up with it.
Yeah, you get acknowledged for good strats. You don't get acknowledged for backwards.
6-2 backwards is good for a safe hundo red.
Alright, buddy, this isn't Hundo though.
It loses like 5 seconds. Oh.
Bragging about strats that lose time. That's weird.
Bruh.
Oh, this driving needs improvement. If this
Hey,
is on my report card, it would say
Thank you,
status.
Coach LP3.
Yeah, it's better than the strats I've created, which are totally useless and will never actually see the light of day, but you know.
What's strat?
So
Let's go.
let's go, bot.
It's where you set your game to it's where you set your game to unlimited and don't get sub.
You got
That's
it.
his strat.
No, it's where you do the fire truck jump in SMRT and forget to get prevent instead.
That's a solid strat.
Doesn't it save like 0.2 seconds or something?
Yes, it does. The funniest thing is, when I did it, I didn't even go.
Physics.
Oh, actually, say your line. Say your line.
An eventful mission.
No, not that one.
I don't know my line.
You said you were gonna say it before the run.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure to follow
Bart
Frank,
Simpson.
not lead him. This mission is all about following Frank. You're not following the mission guidelines.
But thank you, actually.
You must stay behind Frank, or else you run over.
Yeah, you
Yes.
failed.
How do you know where he's going if you're not following him?
Right?
Yeah, he's very unpredictable with his movement here.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he
on
really
the
is.
one road in this map.
I mean,
Where's
he really
he gonna
is.
go?
He can just get stuck
Eat
on
asphalt,
there.
asphalt eaters.
Oh, dude, stick jump.
Ow, my God.
That's a sick bend. He's gonna go for the double bend here, which can be kind of risky depending on.
I don't remember
How well
this being here
Frank drives.
before.
Is he gonna drive into a Spooky Boys team? He is not, but he will kick him.
Talk to
Oh,
him
yeah.
first. Get a voice line.
I can't now. I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Come on, guys.
Sorry, dude. No.
Gets half a hit and run meter by kicking Swiggy Boy's team. Gotta love it.
I believe that's actually slightly slower because the black screen
Yeah.
get in and out of the car.
Mavo would be disappointed with you, right?
But it does feel good in a run to just take it out on someone, you know?
Yeah. I gotta do something after I missed Apu cutscene skip.
Yeah.
I gotta do something.
Wi-Fi stare. Where's that Wi-Fi mad? I don't know.
And the crowd.
That's Wi-Fi mad.
So if
We
I
did
enter
it.
the observatory at the wrong time, Frank won't spawn. I have to leave and come back.
Bart
Yeah,
Simpson.
Frank won't spawn. There we go. Nailed it. Carters.
Fine by me.
But it's pretty consistent if I pause on pause, jump, and enter.
So this is where this level really starts to ramp up with difficulty. This strat can be quite difficult.
This strat is one of the funnest strats in the game, though. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
once it's one of those that feels so good to get.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that feeling.
Oh.
I know.
There's a solid backup though that doesn't waste too much time.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that feeling.
And then this is gonna lead right into another strat, and then right into a really difficult mission.
I also know the feeling of getting the death traps to the observatory. That's
Oh, I've
that's
done that before. I did that on my PB.
You gotta
what
be
you
really
just
tight
did.
in that corner.
Yeah,
and I was a bit
what
too
you
tight.
just did.
Oh,
I've done that on my
yeah.
PB.
Bring it on.
The good thing is this backup is pretty free, honestly.
Well.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Uh,
Alright, Sadly, we gotta get out of here at a certain time. What are you doing?
10 a.m. to time.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. So sick of this hassle.
That's not the certain
Oh,
time.
that was expensive.
after this A time.
That is valid. It is a time.
I mean, this only loses like what, 45 seconds? Maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, maybe 6 minutes, maybe 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I just know I'm gonna be late.
But he will be able to go for boat jump early.
I can go for board again.
You already got bored.
Yeah, but I can go for it again.
Eat asshole, asshole eaters.
Double bored. I don't think the crowd's ready for that.
Cowabunga, dude.
And is he gonna get bought? And he misses bought. The
Yeah,
crowd.
well,
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of here. I think I've overstayed my welcome.
And the crowd
What
goes.
is this? What was that?
Whee!
You've never seen that
This is
before?
too cool for school.
Oh, what is happening?
And that
I've never
is
seen
a-
that.
That was
Simpsons
a
skateboarding, sick
50
wall grind.
right?
I did a wall ride.
That was Simpsons skateboarding and Simpsons hitting run.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
He was trying to get all the
That's totally
school bells.
All right, that was so
That's a thing in
cool.
Tony Hawk, right?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I show this laser gun to Krusty, he'll have to believe me.
Nose grind.
Nose grind.
Nose grind.
Nose grind. 50-50
Yo,
grind.
Now, Principal Skinner.
Nobody
Yeah.
gets that joke.
Yeah,
No
nobody's played
problemo.
that game because it's terrible.
Yeah.
I can say
But
that
you
because I
can't-
have a world record in it.
When is Simpsons skateboarding?
Never. I'm never playing that game
Do that
again.
more often. Out of my way, man.
Alright, anyway. This strat.
This strat's kind of.
It's pretty easy.
I'll educate you
So he
in new
missed
one.
the OG Bill strat, which is unfortunate.
Oh, man,
It's
this
pretty
sucks.
easy. Guy
Eat
messes
my
up
dust,
and
dust
starts calling
eaters.
strats easy.
Oh, man,
I
this
called it
sucks.
easy after I got it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure.
On my screen, you didn't get it already.
I'll fry your butt. Krusty,
So strats are only easy if Sadly
you
gets them.
got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
Because if Sadly can get it, anybody can get it.
Yeah. I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this game.
You have a better time than I do. Well, I'm not very good at this game either, so.
Hey, you have a better time than I do, and I'm the unlimited FPS world record holder, so you know.
Doesn't? But no, Potato has that, doesn't he?
No, he never submitted. No bid, no did.
I've
He
seen
never
the video.
submitted. Doesn't count. I've seen the
No
video.
bid. Plus, he was on 600 FPS. He capped his frame limiter, so it wasn't unlimited.
What?
Yeah, why would he cap it to 600?
School.
I don't know, but he capped it to 600, so it wasn't unlimited FPS.
Oh, I missed some. Oh no.
Oh no, what are you
Oh,
gonna
no,
do now?
I missed some.
Hey, slower traffic to the right.
So
Whatever
this is
shall I
called
do?
fast set to kill. What Sadly's doing.
Yeah. I have to drive fairly well.
I feel like it only really saves time if you're doing boat jumps. That's what I had.
Oh, I'm doing boat jumps, so.
Buggers.
You already did boat jumps. Oh no, you
Well,
didn't.
no,
You,
I did a 50-50 grind on the boat.
Yeah, he did a wall ride on the boat
Yeah.
instead.
My butt
Ah.
hurts.
I didn't know that was a bonus mission.
It is. You get like it's like a daily challenge.
Yeah. They got
You'll get
daily
extra
challenge
points
in
for
Tony
doing it.
Hawk. The new one. And that was my daily challenge to wall ride the boat in part 2.
My butt
Yeah,
hurts.
it's actually a pretty difficult one. It's like
Yeah.
top tier in difficulty.
Yeah,
that's
Potato
fast
is
up to kill. Not for boat jump.
It's a 600 FPS world record.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
now.
That looked terrible, but I got it.
Oh,
Yeah, boat jump's a lot easier than the Globex.
Yeah, than an Albu. The 70s, it's pretty free in, but I'd rather do it in the Globex.
The hardest one to get it in is Malibu Stacy and
Oh, for
Lisa,
sure.
so that was fun.
For sure. I'm gonna go
Many
to
of
Krusty,
my-
though.
I think
Many
you can
of
get away
us
with no corner,
died.
to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Dad,
Let's go.
I get 30 here for free.
Crashing time.
Because when this
Lord
alien car goes
Simpson
down to the
at
beach, he gets me a
your
free box.
Sometimes he misses the box, so this is risky.
Not really.
he's-
I have 411 coins, I think.
Oh, I thought you had like 380.
No, I don't
350 or
think.
something.
Give me more.
I'll hit the street and see. I thought I had 411.
Overheat
I thought you
music.
had like 350.
Oh no, I have
but-
390.
Eat my dust.
Oh, I was closer.
dust
Fuck
eaters. Hey, what's up with that?
I was gonna say I thought he had 390,
Hey,
but
you're supposed
still,
to be
even
mine.
that, you just get neighbors and cross the bag and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
As
I'm
long as
just
you
gonna-
have more than 350, you should be fine
eat my
leaving
dust,
this.
dust eaters.
Are you gonna go for the sick turnaround
My
when you jump in the boat?
ovaries.
Yeah, always.
Time for some
Let's
road.
go.
Part
So how this works is he's gonna do a boat reset. He's gonna do the boat reset, and you have to end up driving back for a checkpoint that you missed. So if you hit the wall
Whoa,
right, you
got it.
can like a 180.
Come on, I want that $15 from
Oh,
charity.
that was too easy.
Can we get 15 bucks for charity right now?
Yeah, we got 15 bucks. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh,
Dad,
$15 for Canadian Cancer Society. We can have another $15 if he's able to get the difficult out of bounds threat in 70 seconds.
Yeah.
Later. Give me.
I'm gonna start explaining a bit about the out of bounds because the rest of the beginning of Homer's
This,
is
this,
kind
this
of
level's basically out of bounds. There's like no real
Oh.
shots.
He didn't get a fast medkit though, so.
Oh, yeah.
So what's gonna happen is when he starts 7-3, you have to use a Frank's hovercar for that mission. So he's gonna pick up the lace, spin around, and like run into the wall in front of his car with just enough speed that his back end flips up and he doesn't blow up the lace. And then he's gonna reverse and try to climb the left wall. On higher FPS, it's more difficult because of the gauge. The gauge has more hit detection, for lack of a better word. And if he gets stuck in between the gauge and the wall, his car will respawn, so he'll have to try to go. But basically, you can just drive out of the power plant so that you're out of the map.
I think it'll be quiet LP3, but basically, me hit wall, me go fast, me out of bounds.
Alright.
That
How
is-
long have you like
Quiet under the music, I'm sorry, LP3.
We're number one.
Yeah, you pretty much go burr into a wall and then hope it works.
The perfect win.
That essentially leaves you out of bounds for the majority of Homer 2.
Just paint.
Happy Halloween, guys. We're finally into the spooky portion of the game.
We got 6 missions left. There will say 5. That's not correct.
That's the last car he needed to buy too, so his coins don't matter anymore.
My coins don't matter anymore. I can get busted. I can do anything I want.
We still have the hardest strat of not frazzling it.
I don't think it's the
Frazzle
hardest
just in
strat
here, too.
I didn't do it.
of this level. For not frazzling, it does not come to mind as the hardest strat of this level.
Nah. We have we had the man in the chat earlier, Mr. Frazzle. Gotta shout out his strat of falling off.
Falling off the platforming section.
One of only 3 platforming sections.
Big Brother, Never Trust
Isn't
Snake,
that-
and this one, isn't it? I wish they did more
Oh.
platform with this game.
Also Cola Wars.
Yeah, Code of War.
Oh yeah, I wish they did more platform with this game.
I remember when people told me driving ahead of the alien car makes him not get stuck there.
I
remember that.
It usually doesn't.
I am evil Homer.
Wait,
There's
did I
a
tell you
high-
that,
It's
sorry?
Hero, I've seen
I
it
don't remember
happen.
telling you that.
No, it wasn't me.
Okay. It
To
usually
be
doesn't
fair-
with me.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
that's twice in a row I've seen it get stuck.
that wasn't too bad of a
What was
stuff.
that? Did somebody see that up here? I thought something just like rammed into a wall.
Power play.
But maybe the tree. I might be losing my
Bored of
mind.
this level.
I'm glad you're.
And now we're on
Crunching
to
time.
7-3, where hovercar go burr into a door.
This is
Then I pray
probably
to Iron Jesus.
one of the main reasons higher FPS sucks. Is because of this. This is a lot harder in higher FPS.
Because Sadly is on 200 FPS, he could have gone for the 7-2 yeet.
This is
but that's
like
even
that
harder.
first one you saw him not make. That probably would have worked on it. Oh, you gotta move your car a bit more. Yeah, you gotta go a bit more to the right, buddy.
Oh, it's so close. It wants to go.
Yeah, there's a roof there though, so you gotta go farther to the right. Or to the left. There, I don't know if you noticed that, but controls are reversed. So left means
It's
right,
struggling.
right means left.
But it's going.
Oh,
There we go.
let's go!
We're gonna be a bit
That-
tight on time.
Yeah, that was pretty slow, but you got it.
And now he will drive to the school. You follow the marker for a bit. The marker will then flip out at a certain point, I believe, and you pretty much just want to follow where you think it is, rather than where the marker goes to. And then you will see
Eventually the
the...
UFO will spawn.
Yeah.
He wants to stay on that road note.
I got sunstrap.
Talk about getting the nerd.
He wants to stay on the road you can see on the
If I'm
map.
gonna
If
kill
he tries
that
to enter
town
anywhere
building
else, he's
black
gonna hit an
car
invisible
driving
wall.
cola
I said suck strat there. What suck strat is when Frink says suck, you kick, and then you skip the celebration animation. If you jump out of bounds, or you fall out of bounds,
You're done. bro.
You have to warp, or you might crash your game as well.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm not sure if it's a might. I think you definitely just fall infinitely.
You can crash though.
Yeah.
Depending on what you do while you're falling, you can definitely crash.
But I think like you have to warp or something, otherwise you can't do anything.
Well, now we're gonna go back to the power plant. Back in the deloaded area.
So what you'll see him do here is park at the back of a power plant, then jump down. This is the only time where you will jump out of bounds, because you will be sucked inbounds. Don't ask me how someone found this out, but
Yeah, this is a very convoluted way to get out of bounds and to remain out of bounds.
My park job is good.
Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. That's one of the better ones I've seen. So if that doesn't work, I'm gonna be kind of mad.
I know that there has been cases where someone has checked and pushed their car away from the wall.
I think I've done that before.
Run.
But basically, you miss all these points here.
I'm gonna alt tab here.
And how do you-
If you alt tab, if you alt tab during mission complete and then tab back into the game, you can move during it.
Yeah, that's one of the ones where you can't move during the celebration. Even if you skip the celebration animation.
Hey, sadly, I don't know if you're aware, but Mr. Burns placed trapdoors all around here.
What?
Yeah.
Is that the new patch notes?
Yeah.
I missed that.
The new patch also makes 7-3 a lot harder.
Ouch.
Oh, is this Spooky Drake or Spooky Bob? We'll find out.
I mean, depending on what you, if you listen to Case or not, you will. Spooky Bob is a good one.
Oh, I forgot my
Spooky
mission.
Bob is the
Greg
good one. Spooky Greg is his evil twin brother.
I love
Yeah,
to
Spooky Greg is a good one.
So if I park that car correctly, I can just warp into it out of bounds. The waste is going to stay on that traffic car, and it's going to respawn over here because they
Yeah,
use
so
the
the
traffic car.
traffic-
And then I'm going to
yeah.
take the traffic car and drive into the tractor game. That's basically the entire strat here. Well, looks like
The
we
new
might have a
strat
Bob.
makes 7-3 with one.
Looks like we might have a Bob here. Oh, here he is.
So the reason why we go,
You go.
Where is he going?
the reason why we go for the Spooky Brother or a Witch Group here is because you can reset your car and you have a correct level to speak to the next NPC. Whereas if you get a hearse or a boat, you will be on a wrong level and you might have to. You're either on the correct level, but you can't spend resources.
I can get by here, but
Yeah, I should be good.
Wow.
It should be good.
Lose a little bit of time. Don't want to go for the gate.
So essentially what he's going to do here is he's going to do,
Like,
he's
out
going to
of my
trigger
way,
the section
walking
where he has to
dude.
escape the car, and he's going to go to the shortcut that you would have seen no matter what, and he's going to try to park in a specific spot to where he'll stand on top of the car, and the alien car will hit him, and it'll give him something called jump zone, which makes his car all wonky, but it gives him like super speed.
Yeah.
And he's going to try to set himself up in the cemetery and jump out of bounds. That's what
Hit me.
Now you'll see him go for the side-on angle. I know a lot of people nowadays go for the forward angle.
Yeah, forward angle's faster, I think, but
Yeah.
we
I
got.
also think
it's a marathon, so I want to be a bit safe.
So
Yeah.
he got the first part, which is actually
Hasta la
getting the
vista.
jump. You have to have a pretty specific
I
spot
blame
where you
society.
I've
now he
seen.
can set himself up in the cemetery.
Oh, that's too far to the left, I think. Yeah. Or too far to the right. So we're gonna finish this inbounds.
Oh, sometimes if you're too far to the right, you can bounce the
Off the
steel
bridge,
girders
yeah.
on the bridge, and it'll send you out of bounds. Pretty specific spot where you have to jump there.
So
unfortunate.
in force car missions, such as this one, you can get out of your car once a mission and it will reset your hit and run meter, but you only have like 10 seconds to get back into your car. Apart
Also, I've
from
already
one,
gotten in the car to do jump zone, so.
yeah. The only exception is
What is that? Sorry?
7.
What?
I thought you said something. I'll be today, sorry.
I did.
Yeah.
I said you didn't beat my PB. Feels bad, man.
Oh, what time are we at?
137.56 when you
Oh,
picked
we're gonna
up
be
the-
so this one. Let's go.
Better not.
You
Unless
picked up the
I
weight.
blow up the waist like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, we should be good.
So doing it inbounds here, there's not many runners who still do it inbounds.
Yeah, we're just doing it because it's a marathon run.
Yeah. A lot of runners will then just either reset the mission and try it again, or just do a run there. Yeah.
Oh my, getting vertical.
It's not a hard trick, I just messed it up.
Most people do something called cemetery resets instead because it's slightly easier.
And then if you're on 60 FPS, you will do bridge clip, where you literally just drive into a bridge.
Yeah, and hold.
You can flip through.
And there are also...
Cookbook. Oh, that was so close.
So 60 FPS is the easiest for out of bounds. I like it because 7.3 is easier because there's way less hit detection.
That's why there's pros and cons to each FPS.
And
that's what kind of like
60
mixes it
FPS
up.
has easier 7.6, which is pretty
Yes. But 60 FPS in general is slower overall, it's just a lot more consistent. I think that's why certain runners use it. I know 60 FPS is either a comfort thing or a hardware dependent thing.
Yeah.
Like if
for me,
you're
it used to be hardware dependent, I couldn't do it.
So this is going to be the last mission of the game.
Do we get the good line? I don't know, I don't have your game volume on, so tell me if we get the good line, yeah?
What's the line, sorry?
The good line is, back in
Dickety?
1952,
Oh, yeah.
we kinda say dickety because the Kaiser stole our word for 20. Or, we used to call sandwiches flat Freddies. It cost 4 playing cards a bite.
You know what I want to do? I want to go for return out of bounds.
Let's do it.
Wait, but you didn't do OG out of bounds.
Please come back, I'm so lonely.
So this return out of bounds saves very little amount of time, and it's really difficult.
I have one try, and if I miss
You
it,
have one
it's
try
done.
at it.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go full speed at this wall and try to spin up the wall. And then
I got it.
that's let's go. That's only half of it. Now he has to get out of this car because now he
Let's
doesn't.
go!
He has to get out of this car and kick Grandpa until he gets hit down, and hope that the cops knock the weight that down.
Out of my way, chump.
Don't don't park right against the wall or you'll get busted.
There we go.
I'm not imagining these guys.
Wait for them to hit it out of bounds and then you can drive all the way back. Let's go!
Let's go!
I have no clue what I'm doing, but I thought it was cool looking.
That's so sick.
That was
you can
probably
drive
going to be
back like that.
smoothest,
He's my gun.
Back in my day, we called sandwiches Flat Freddy.
Uh-oh.
Why'd you reset? You have to reset your car? Oh yeah, to trigger this.
Oh, come on. Let's do
Forgot you had to trigger this.
This is just. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Monka S. We can't ruin the good 7-7 return out of bounds. But
No, Spooky Bob.
had stolen our word 20.
Wow, that was such a close reset. If he hits
So,
anything too hard,
Spooky
he'll
Bob
blow
should
up
trigger
his-
a reset. I think the only job that triggers a waist blow is
Nothing
a
left
hearse.
the hurts.
Time
Yeah.
is coming up, and by the way, as soon as
me.
Please don't tell him.
the final icons appear or the final cutscene, which is
Yes, Strizer. That was a really hard strat he did.
now.
Boggers.
I don't think anybody does return it out of bounds at all.
I've done it once in like a PB attempt, and I regret it.
I know it's a strat on console, because you can do it slightly differently.
Yeah. But anyway, that was Simpsons hitting in. Thanks to Axie, LP3, and Strizer for Game Over Cancer. With you, you're gonna give money for that return out of bounds?
Yeah. Screw it. Let's add another 15. I didn't think he was gonna get that. That's actually really hard.
I wouldn't be honest, I didn't think I would either.
Right. I do end up dying.
I'm like, I might as well. I got time.
Yeah, that's $30.
But yeah, if anybody wants to run this game, speedrun.com/shar. Yeah, they can run it. It's fun. It's chill. They can laugh with us at how ridiculous this game is.
Yeah. There's so much weird stuff that can happen when you run.
Like I've never seen that wall ride in Bart 2 I had.
Yeah, especially in marathons, people tend to get like the weirdest stuff.
Yeah.
Like at one point when during 6-2 when you had to follow the Krusty truck, I had him just. Bill was there for it. I had him exit the Krusty studio, do a wheelie, and then like drive into a wall, and he wouldn't move.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Yeah,
Nothing
this
happened.
game is
I
just
just did it
ridiculous. Like you can't predict stuff. It's pretty funny.
At least our
And
show
we
was
didn't get a
best.
soft lock in the entire game, which
No,
is
we didn't.
pretty.
We didn't.
At
This
least
is
we don't
pretty
have to sit
insane.
through the
I thought for
stupid
sure you were gonna get a
video
soft
credits.
lock when you two cycled
Yeah.
wolves. That would have been like the ultimate screw.
Yeah, but anyway, keep donating. I think that's it for us. Bye bye.